On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I think that's all I can sing without getting slapped by YouTube. I am on the road. Another road trip series coming at you guys. If you didn't check out my last little road trip series there, check it out. Ran around Florida, played in the rain a bunch, got to meet up with some awesome guys like Hunter Levine and Eric Estrada. I am headed to the Rocky Mountains. For those of you that don't know where those are, they're in the West. And in true Skiff Wanderer road trip fashion, my first stop is in Arkansas. Don't ask me why I do it. I'm gonna be fishing with Drew Wilson, AKA DREWLR on Instagram or YouTube. He has a series on YouTube called Fishing for Tattoos, which I'm a big fan of. If you guys haven't checked it out, you definitely should. Hit like, hit subscribe, stay tuned. I have an 11-hour drive right now, so luckily for you guys, I can edit it down to like 20 seconds, 10, 20 seconds. Oh, my back. God damn, my back's killing me. I'm getting old, boys. I'm getting old. That's basically 11 hours in the bank. I'm pulling up right now to get settled for the night. Gonna get up in the morning, meet up with Drew, and hit the water. See what he's got planned for us. First time fishing Arkansas. I'm pretty excited. Here we go. Here in about 30 minutes. Be begging to die. What are we getting into today?
Well, so it's supposed to be 104 degrees today, and since you haven't experienced Arkansas heat, it's very different than Texas heat because it's not dry. It is so thick, you're going to be overwhelmed by it. Even as I'm telling you, you're going to be overwhelmed by it. But because it's so hot, a lot of the fishing that we could do is a little limited, so we're going to lean into the heat and we're going to fish for rough fish, so gar, and then for carp. We're just going to take advantage of that. And so you don't really want an early start on a day that is going to be this hot. You just want to get out in the suck of it once the water heats up and that oxygen depletes and the fish move into the shallows. And it was $200. And
all the way to Arkansas just for Shipley's.
Colonel serves.
This is my first time on a boat.
Do a little carp fishing. It's boiling hot.
We had some good shots at carp.
I see it, it's just so hot.
But we did not see as many as Drew expected.
I wanted enough heat to bring the gar into the shallows and make them aggressive, but it's just so hot today that it like surpassed that. We had shots at gar and they were just nipping at it. We had a couple that were eaters, and then I feel like they went to hang in the deeper water just to get away from the scorching temperatures, because it's 104 in the shade, so it's probably 115 in the sun. It is cooking. It's like heat stroke weather.
We're calling it. We just passed some cows that only had their noses sticking out
I've never seen
of the
that
pond. It was. I wish I could have filmed that. But we're gonna get some dinner. Call it an early night for tomorrow. Stripers.
Potentially, yeah.
Trouts.
I mean, it's gonna be.
Don't let
hot,
me down.
but we could probably find them. Yeah, we could probably find them.
There you go. Gar, stripers, trout, bass.
Or we get skunked.
Or,
you know?
or you're just gonna have a video of us sitting in the bottom of a river.
Yeah.
Cooling off. We're on the road. We're gonna go fishing. Stripers.
Well,
strippers.
We're gonna go to a river
Still fishing. I didn't say we were catching anything.
Yeah, I just want to be clear. I'm trying to manage expectations that
we'll see a fish.
We're gonna see some fish because the river is gonna be low and clear, but there's a bunch of different fish here to catch, and we're gonna throw generalized patterns like small streamers so that we can catch anything that we can.
I like fishing.
Man, if we caught a nice striper today though, particularly if we caught a few, I would feel good. So the water's gonna come up around 1 or 2, and they're not running a ton of water. So we're gonna jump around. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fish up high. We're gonna target trout and striper and anything that we see that moves. When the water starts to bump, we're gonna run downstream and fish largemouth and trout down there. And then we're gonna go back upstream once the water's settled in to fish for striper.
Oh, man. So we're gonna be apparently we're walking a lot today.
We're gonna be hoofing it.
Yeah, we didn't bring the drift boat.
Brought our Lamborghinis. Got the Schuber.
Like
the Schuber.
You gotta draw that.
The Schuber is the Chevrolets. Yeah.
For all you saltwater kids that want to go fish freshwater and are wondering what you have to go buy to do it, I'm gonna be fishing today with my redfish setup. We'll probably have to change the leader because I don't know if a 20-pound leader is the move. 9-foot, 20-pound leader.
I go 15 probably, maybe 13, something like that.
So we'll have to adjust the leader a little bit, but G Loomis NRX 7 weight, same Ross reel that I always use, and I've actually got a Monic bonefish taper fly line on. This is a meat whistle.
Yeah.
Meat whistle.
Good fly, really good fly. Man, I don't recommend it though.
Oh! You get him?
Yeah, it's a little guy.
Oh, he just got hit.
Yeah. He'll swim out.
Switching to a clouser. We're gonna go try this hole over here, see if we can find a striper real quick. Get it on the swing.
How's it pulling? That looks like a stripe.
It's a carp.
No way.
Yeah.
Fair?
Yeah, it's a carp.
I may have that wrong, but I'm like pretty damn sure it's a smallmouth buffalo.
Landed another buffalo, still on the streamer, which this is my first time fishing catching buffalo. I've seen them before. I've never really fished for them, but apparently catching them on streamer is not something that happens, and they're pretty hard to catch. So I've landed 2. Drew hooked 1 and lost it, but we're supposed to be catching striper and we're catching buffalo, which for me, I don't know, it's still kind of fun. They don't make a big run, but they still sit there and pull pretty hard on the line. So Drew's way down there. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's trying his last little striper hole to see if he can find one. And then we're gonna go see if we can find some other fish.
Striper had been very slow, but the trout are rising. And so we're taking advantage of that, particularly since Pete here doesn't ever get to fish trout, even though he's on his way to Montana and going through Colorado where he's going to get much better dry fly fishing. You can't pass up a day where trout want to eat on hoppers near the surface.
What the heck? Oh, sh**.
Good fish? It's not a buffalo. Is it a buffalo? On a grasshopper?
Oh, my hand's in his way. There we go. Let's let him go. Go, buddy, go. That's too fun. We're off the water for a little bit. Didn't find stripers.
Did not find stripers.
Managed to find some trout and some largemouth. You caught a gar?
Got a gar, yeah, and some buffalo. Got several buffalo.
We managed to catch buffalo in every weird way possible except how you're supposed to catch them.
It's so weird because I'm not very good at catching those fish. I'm not super carpy, and buffaloes are suckers. They might not even been buffalo. I just call them buffalo. I just don't know enough about them to tell you, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure those are smallmouth buffalo. But yeah, I try to catch them and don't, and then I do it on blind cast on accident, and it doesn't make any sense.
We caught them on streamers, and I had a topwater eat on a hopper. So we relocated,
Big bass.
and we're gonna try to catch some bass and some sunfish. Basically, I saw Drew's license plate and it had a long-eared sunfish on it, and I thought they looked cool, so he said he'd take me to go try to catch one. And if we catch one, you'll get to see what they look like, and if we don't catch one, you can Google it. Holy smokes, man.
Aren't they gorgeous?
It's beautiful. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
Already stuck on the lights. Casting my fly off.
Oh, you're out.
Yeah, don't touch that to that or you might die. It's graphite. Do it from under the bridge and whip it. Micro roll cast it. There you go. Perfect. Gonna show to him. Here it comes. That's the smallie. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Is that a largemouth? He's looking. Give it a little twitch. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Set, set. Nice. All right, hey, I'll take that. Go down there and I'll throw you a rod, okay?
Okay.
Good.
Bridge fish. Yeah.
You want your rod or you want the fish?
Oh yeah, just bring me the fish.
Fish might be smarter.
Yeah. There you go.
That's awesome.
Bridge fish. All right, buddy. Day 2, headed home. Ended with some bridge largies, which that was really fun.
That was super fun. Anytime I do like little creek hopping and just fishing in town, it makes me feel like I'm a kid again.
Yes. Dude, every time I've done like canal fishing, pond hopping, creeks in towns, like takes me back to the good old days. All right, hey, check out DREWLR. I learned that it's not DREWLR.
DREWLR.
It's DREWLR on the YouTubes, Instagrams. Buy some of his art.
Instagram's probably a better place. If you check me out on YouTube, you won't see things very often.
Nah, check him out. Tell him he needs to do more videos. And yeah, I think it's it. Bye. But one of the, I guess, park rangers just came by and pretty much told me that a black bear is going to come by at some point tonight.